everyone, and welcome on board this T6 Texan, November 45 Charlie Kilo. We're here at Stapleford Airport in the United Kingdom. We're sure to be getting airborne for a trip across to Elstree. And weather's looking good. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, light breeze, and we should get some good views of the northern part of London at least. So let's strap in and get going. Okay, so cockpit checks. We need to make sure the fuel is on, of course. And we've got to set our trim slightly back of neutral. The prop lever is good, full motion there. Mixture, set that fully rich, full motion. And the prop pitch, full motion there, that's good. Carburetor heat, full motions there, that's going to work nicely. Make sure our parking brakes are on. Let's set the magnetos onto both. Clear! Okay. Make sure the battery's on, we've got some charge indicating, and let's start the thing. Okay, pretty good start there. Let's make sure our temperatures are not in the red at least, and rising. Fuel gauge is indicating some fuel. Oil pressure is as expected, and our temperatures, there is nothing out of the ordinary there, so all's looking good, and let's get going. Okay, we're going to head for runway 21 here at Stapleford. We'll make a right turn out, head for the Epping VRP, turn left, follow the motorway, the M25 all the way to Elstree pretty much, and yeah, pretty easy, nothing much to think about. We've got to keep clear of some controlled airspace, but I'll show you that on the map momentarily. So as we taxi, keeping an eye on the gauges, making sure nothing there out of the ordinary before we depart. It's always better to be on the ground, wishing you were up there, than up there, wishing you were on the ground. So on that basis, we'll keep a close eye on these temperatures. We'll do a little bit of a zigzag so we can see ahead of us. Don't want to be hitting that Cessna there, do we? It would be rather painful for all concerned. Okay, here we'll do, we can hold here. We'll do some power checks and make sure everything's looking good before we go. Okay. Zoom out there a little bit so you can see what's going on. Okay, so our parking brakes on, stick all the way back, and we'll increase the throttle all the way to about 1800, 1900 RPM. Bit of carburetor heat. And then we'll do some magneto checks. Looking for a drop. Well, we're getting a little drop in magnetos. It's good. And we'll check the slow running. And yeah, all looking good there too. So okay, let's line up and take off. Bit of friction on the grass here, so we'll use a little bit more power than normal. Okay, let's line up here, runway 21. And before we go, we'll just do one last check of the control surfaces. So left, looking good, right, looking good, and behind us, elevators operating as we expect, that's good. Okay. Now what we need to do is get on the map, which I should have done earlier. We'll do it now. We're using a British CAA official chart. I'll show you there, Stapleford, taking off 21, we'll make a right turn to the Epping VOR just there, follow the motorway along to Potters Bar with a left turn into Elstree, just there. So pretty easy, should take us around about 10 minutes, we'll aim for about 2,000 feet, we'll cruise at about 120 knots, and we've got some airspace here, the London TMA, with a limit of 2,500 feet. That means if we go over that altitude, we're in trouble, basically busting airspace, so that's not what we want to do. So we'll need to keep a close eye on the indicators, certainly the altimeter. If we head for 2,000, then we've got some room for manoeuvre, some error room. Okay, let's get going. Gradually ease the throttle forward, release the brakes, and we'll aim for a V1 of about 70 knots. Big runway here, plenty of space, don't need flaps as such. So we're taking off flapless, we'll reach our speed rather quickly. There we go, 70 knots, up we go, gear up. There we go. 500 feet, at about 800 feet we'll start a right turn, climbing rather quickly. There we go, right turn. We'll head off towards the Epping VOR. Sorry, the Epping VRP, and take up our track west towards Elstree. Okay, we'll pull back on our throttle a little bit, reduce the power. Should see the airfield on our right. There we are. There it is. Just a wingtip there. There's the M25 motorway. Oh, what's happened here? Engine failure. Oh, well, I didn't expect that. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we're downwind for 2-1, luckily. Let's get to a glide. We'll glide at around 70 knots. Thankfully we've got some altitude in our favour. that trimmed out. Okay, where are we? Airfield, okay, good. 70 knots. Good glide speed, 70 knots. 75, 70 knots is good glide speed. 1500 feet. Got an elevation of around 300 at Stapleford. So if we bear that in mind, we need to pick ourselves a turning point, 1,000-foot point, probably those farm buildings there just below the nose. Pretty reasonable. Okay. A little bit fast, perhaps we'll extend that a little bit. Extend our glide a little bit. Okay, round we go. There's the airfield, let's get some flap on. One stage of flap. No more flap until we're sure we're going to get in. A little high, we can put the nose down, touch, a little bit fast too, so another stage of flap. Round we go, onto finals. Lower some gear, get the drag on. We're not getting any gear, try again. No, it's going to be belly landing, so we'll head for the grass strip on the right hand side there. Coming in a little fast. Well, we'll stop quickly, so that's a bonus, I suppose. 88 knots. Okay, down we go. There we go.
Excellent landing, sir.
Well, guys, that flight was cut rather short. We better investigate what happened and try again. Okay, thanks for watching, and let you know in due course what happened. Okay, bye for now.